Galthim Gaming presents one of the greatest SNES games of all time. You know it, you love it. It is MegaMan X. Developed by Capcom in 1993 for the Super Nintendo, MegaMan X was a smash hit. This game has seen a bunch of re-releases over the years, and it's the beginning of a great, if not weird, series that spans several systems. The version I'm playing on right here is obviously the MegaMan X Legacy Collection. I got it on Steam, but it seems to play the same as its SNES counterpart. I own several copies of this game, including the original SNES cart, but I also have the SNES Classic that came equipped with this and other great games. I simply love the Mega Man games, as you could tell, but there's an unfortunate reality that Mega Man 6 was pretty much overshadowed by its big brother here. Let's face facts, I never really liked 4 or 5. X, though, had the right formula, and it felt good to play. The first jump in the 16-bit really highlights what a good platformer should be. The controls are solid and responsive, and the music is just some of the best around. I would recommend this game to anyone just to play once. Now, I want you to go ahead and keep a little bit of an eye on the light levels as the game progresses. This is something that the Super Nintendo could, that the original Nintendo just couldn't. As you walked by, and they, see how those light up a little bit and then go dark again? It's because you're actually passing by street lights. And it's just a subtle thing that most people may not notice, but this game definitely had it. And it was just really amazing to me that little things like that can be noticeable. And now it's dark again. Yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. The little things like that, with the power of the Super Nintendo could do, I mean, I'm sure Genesis could do that, but Capcom took a lot of great care to make this game what it is, and, you know, this first level just kind of highlights, here's how you're going to play this new type of Mega Man game. It's also to get the story running a little bit, you know. That jump right there was actually put there on purpose. You can probably make that jump without having to grab onto the side and everything, but I think they made it on purpose so that you grabbed on and then you saw that you could grab on so you can jump the walls. And, you know, I just think that's a great addition to this first intro level here. I do feel bad for you guys. I did decide that I was going to skip through a lot of the dialogue. I can give you the basic gist of it. This guy, you know, that is actually Storm Eagle's plane right there flying around. He has a little flying fortress, and he's right, you know, he's just flying around Vile here, so, and Vile is just, he's a bad guy. This is a scripted place where it doesn't matter how much damage you do to him, really, it seems like he's just going to beat you. It's not a big deal. He's going to beat you. And then he's going to trap you because of story elements. Now, at that point, he's going to be like, oh, I'm going to destroy you. But actually, he says, you worthless piece of scrap metal. How could you hope to defeat me? But then Zero comes along and saves you by blowing off his arm. What I think is really funny is that Zero is shooting a charged blast that looks exactly like Mega Man's charged blast, only it looks like level 1 of his charged blast and not level 2 where he shoots the big blue thing. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on there. This is Zero giving Mega Man a prep talk and saying, hey man, you know, let's go get this going. Of course you're not going to defeat him yet. You're just not powerful yet. You'll get there. Then you get to go and fight all of these guys. I almost always pick Chill Penguin first. Okay? Almost always. There's just no two ways about it. I like the level, I like the aesthetic. Yeah, I have to come back for the heart container later. I just... For some reason, Chill Penguin is so easy, and, you know, it's in his name. This place is chill. Yeah, it's supposed to be a play on the coldness of the area or whatever. But I mean, this place is pretty chill, you just run through it. It's where you get your first item, so really, this one is really supposed to be your first level that you pick. Yeah, I mean, unlike every other place where the items are hidden, this one basically says, grab this. And it's kind of a fundamental that you really need the boots to go anywhere else. This next bit right here, this jump, is really difficult. A lot of people gloss over the fact that you can just jump it and do it, but it's actually a longer gap, and without the ability to dash jump, it's harder. But hey, here we go. I'm gonna get the dash jump right here. This is Dr. Light going, oh, you know, I wanted you to choose your own path in life, but in reality, I knew that you were going to have to fight, so here's little capsules around the world to help you fight. Now, I have a problem with using the same formula over and over if it's not the same formula all the time. So, right now, yes, he gave me the ability to dash, and that's fine. I have that ability, I'm going to use it, that's okay. I'm probably going to end up dying here because of it, too. I do die in this game quite a bit. The thing with it is, in X2, you get a whole different set of abilities. And then in X3, you get a whole different set of abilities. In X4, you get a whole... Okay. So, how many of these things did Dr. Light leave out? Is the question. Right? Because, I mean... if you were just waiting to pick up these capsules from all these levels, then, I mean... why doesn't he keep the other items from the previous games? Like, right now, he's upgraded by 1 in X. So in X2, why couldn't I have all of the abilities that they give me? And in X3, why couldn't I have all of those abilities too? I mean, yes, I get they're incompatible, but, I mean, you could have started in X2 saying, well, what kind of loadout do you want? Could have been so much more, but I guess that's hindsight and plenty of years. I mean, this game was, what, out in 93? So yeah, it was probably way too many years of thought there just to, I mean, just now, of course we do that in games all the time. But, anyway. Chill Penguin's pretty easy, stay on the wall, get a shot when you can. You can shoot with the green shot underneath those two things while he's freezing. And just make sure you knock him off the hook whenever he goes to make the blizzard or whatever. Got a little overzealous there for me, and I'm like, he needs to die. Pretty simple boss. Most of the game's bosses are pretty simple. There are a couple I have an issue with. Boomer Quanger, and Chameleon, Stink Chameleon. I have a problem with those two for some reason. They're just too weird. The rest of them I pretty much can do. Storm Eagle and which I'm about to go to now, Chill Penguin. They're those two I can just take out normal and everything. I love coming to the Storm Eagle stage. He has 3 items in the stage to get, and this is probably my favorite music. Although there is a little bit to be said for the Armored Armadillo stage as well. But now that I have the dash jump, I can dash jump over here and get this nice heart. I think you can make it and get that heart even without the boots, but no reason to come here before you get that. I mean, Chill Penguin basically is the intro level in this game, so why choose anything else? Because you want to spice it up? Sure. Now, each of the levels actually affect others, so, like, because I have gone into Chill Penguin stage and beat him, there's going to be ice on another level. Because I came here to Storm Eagle before I went anywhere else, and there's the sub-tank, because I came here, and if I defeat him here, there's another level that's going to be affected by that. Now, in this case, the Storm Eagle level is going to affect Spark Mandrill's level. But I believe Flame Mammoth has an issue with Chill Penguins being done. So you can actually get your heart containers. So, always a good solid place to go first is Chill Penguin. Easy boss, easy way to take him out. Anyway, Storm Eagle is really easy as well, at least this first time through. And so, just run through. These platforms are kind of the most difficult part of the level, which isn't really that difficult. And because I'm a weirdo, I really wanted that one up. It takes a lot of shots to blow that up, but anyway. There we go. Can't say that I never die in this game. I can go for a deathless run, maybe one day, coming soon. If you guys wanted to see that, just let me know in the comments. This is where you get the helmet attachment. Basically, you can use your brain to break bricks. Which is, I mean, as far as that goes, the attachment for your feet actually breaks blocks from the side. So, it's a little bit, you know, you don't really need this one as much, except for one little place. And that's to get the arm cannon attachment. Upgrade your weapons or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely a chore to get all the items except for your feet. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I do a lot of dash jumping. I get really used to it, but that's really, if you're dash jumping while you're holding your gun, and you can keep holding your gun, that's pressing 3 buttons at the same time with one thumb. It's really not easy. It kind of hurts my hand, actually, after playing the whole game. But, yeah. So you notice this is Storm Eagle's little flight thing. You're on the inside now instead of the outside, because it's facing the other direction. It's flying upwards, but Storm Eagle kind of blows that up, and now here he is, right? Not really, I mean, he's gonna kill me this first time, I think. This guy, I mean, he only kills me, I think, because of the birds he drops. I think he drops birds and I get hit and die, but for the most part, I can navigate these fights pretty well. If you keep him off screen when he does the birds, and you're off screen enough, they won't ever actually fly out. I have not done that though. Maybe I don't die on this one. Maybe it was one of the practice runs that I died on it. Wow, it was one of the practice runs. I give myself a few practice runs throughout the day, and then I record it in the evening, and that's just where I go with it. I'm not perfect at the games, but I can practice a little while, and you know, I gave Contra like 3 runs, but this game I gave 1 good run and then 1 recorded run. So I wasn't sure where to go on this one, but I know Spark Mandrill is pretty easy. I think I should have went Flame Mammoth first. Notice parts of the airplane are sitting there now, because that's what happens whenever he blew it up, and it fell to the ground and blew up around here. This is a power plant. If you don't have Storm Eagle crash into him, you take out Storm Eagle after, this place is unaffected, and it still has light everywhere. And so I went the wrong way. I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, oh yeah, I screwed up. But yeah, it's this game is pretty dynamic, and like, if you were to go here first, it would have been a harder level, but the lights would have been on, you know? So this next area would have been easier. This area would have been easier because there would have been light. You know? Missed that guy. Anyway, lights do come back on in this area, and, you know, so you do get some light. This is a Mega Man 3 trope. Coming into a boss, you just go in those little angles, go to the left, go to the right. This is a pretty easy guy, but I think one of these times I actually died to him. I did have to come back at this level once or twice, and I don't remember if it was this version that I did not die to this one. But I did forget the heart container. I do die in this little corridor coming up, but yeah, I, despite my best efforts, forgot to get the heart container after this little area. Oh, come on, just do my thing. I completely dodge all this stuff, and I'm so happy about it. Then I come down here and lose. Can't believe this. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll do it so much more horribly this time. But I got more life to burn, so it'll be okay. I like how every single one of these, is actually, you know, a type of animal. So, a mandrill is kind of like, you know, Rafiki from Lion King. It's sort of baboonish, only with pretty colors. If you look them up, you'll find out that those pretty colors mean something. There is a specific meaning for those markings that they developed over a course of time, and the darker they are, the more cuter they are to the opposite sex. Let's just say it that way. So yeah. Anyway, my National Geographic time is over, and we're back to the game. But yeah, Spark Mandrill is definitely a monkey and or ape family, really, and you know, it's a chill penguin, of course, and so you go through all. You're like Flame Mammoth, that makes sense. Sting Chameleon. I'm waiting for you guys to go, wait a minute, what the heck is a Kawanger? Because Boomer Kawanger is definitely a creature of some type, and there is some canon for it, but the name Kawanger is just... Okay, I'm not going to tell you until the end of the video, but if you guys figured it out, let me know where in the video you figured it out, or if you heard it from me at the end of the video when Boomer Kawanger comes up, then you could definitely comment, hey, I didn't know that, thank you. And please be honest as possible. Spark Mandrill. Poor guy. He is very weak against ice. This week, as a matter of fact. Hardly have anything in the sub-tank, but might as well use it. So yeah, you just use the ice and freeze him. Don't be afraid to bounce it off the walls or whatever either, because, I mean, anything works. And with that, I have beaten Spark Mandrill. I think I go Flame Mammoth here, but I might go Armored Armadillo. Armadillo. Armadillo, armadillo. It is Flame Mammoth. Notice the snow on the ground, and all of the lava is frozen, so you can just run down here. This is all lava before you take out Chill Penguin. Now, the best part about this level is getting the arm cannon upgrade. That's right here. I remember when this game came out at first and we were playing it. This is one of the areas that I couldn't do it all the time. And you have the possibility of breaking one of those blocks and then falling. And if you break one of those blocks and fall, you might as well get out of the level because you cannot get that item. But this cannon is like one of the most impressive weapons you can get. It allows you to shoot the big kink thing, but it's also allows you to charge up your super weapons, and you know, so it makes them even better. Since I'm here and I have the ability to, I'm going to come over here, grab these. This is another one of those levels with 3 items in it. Now, it might look like I'm pretty adept at what I'm doing here, but let's just say I played this game and I got lucky around here. Just killing all these things the way I was doing it. It's like Mega Ninja, right? But yeah, it was kind of neat how I ran through all that, but It's not something anybody else... I mean, everybody else can do the same thing. It's not really that special, but here's what I'm talking about. You can get this without ever having the helmet upgrade. Because Mega Kick is a thing. Just bad at landing, apparently. I do a lot of dash jumps because I like to get further out and, you know... Oh yeah, I tried the slide there. And I actually like... If I compare this to Mega Man, I actually like Mega Man X's dash better than I do Mega Man slide. But they are basically serving the same function. If that makes sense. This whole area is kind of weird and... Sorry, I love this music. I got there with no life. How am I gonna beat Flame Mammoth without any life? Well, I've been racking up extra lives, so I mean, use them, right? They're a resource just like anything else. I suppose I could have beaten him. The easy way to beat him is just use the Storm Eagle weapon. But I didn't have any life, so I didn't really take the fight seriously, and now here I am going to take the fight a little more serious. And it's really silly how hard it is to keep away from him, but you know what? You can come up here. Here's how easy it is. Charge it. Screwed that one up. You ever tried jumping with one part of your thumb when you're holding a button on the other part of the thumb? It gets tiring really quick. But you know what? I did it anyway because I needed to kick this dude's butt. And you just stand in this corner because he'll never come up high enough to get you. No matter how much he tries to jump. Poor Flame Mammoth can't jump high enough. And there he goes. Guys, thank you for watching part 1 of the Mega Man X 100% run. If you guys like what you saw, please like and comment and all that good stuff. Check us out at Patreon at patreon.com/Galthim Gaming. And definitely head over to that TikTok and follow me there at Galthim Gaming. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on part 2. Thank you guys. Stay up, stay safe, game on.